And that's the ad break over. Just perfect timing. Oh, not that ad. Hello, everybody. Hello. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I hope everyone's having a good Memorial Day. Hope everyone's having a good start to their week. And just overall having a good day in general, yeah. I know that it's been, well, I'm not a while. I mean, I streamed like an hour last night, but you know what I mean. It's been a while since I've drawn. And I know that I have a lot of projects that have been on the backlog for several people, and it has always been on my mind. There's never been a day where I haven't thought of that. And I know I haven't really kept a secret that life's not really giving me a lot of times to draw at the moment, but I still haven't given up. And it's only because of everyone's support that I even have the energy to keep going along. And I just ask everyone to be patient with me as I try my best. And, you know, it. I don't want to sour the mood, but it is really tough sometimes that, drawing is my passion. I love drawing probably only as much as I love streaming. And it is hard that, just like streaming, my window of time to do so is ever increasingly getting shorter and shorter. Barring like the really quick sketch just for funsies, or the little gaming token for my group's Pathfinder game, where those things just take me half an hour to an hour tops, and I can sharpen my edge a little bit just so I'm not completely just going months at a time, weeks or months at a time without even touching my stylus. And it is not a fun feeling. But like I said, it is always at the forefront of my mind of the things that I have promised to draw and still haven't. And it's not like I'm, just nonchalantly just sitting on the couch, not a care in the world about the drawings I need to do. It's just a bit tough at the moment, but to kind of turn this back a bit more positively, I am going to keep trying my hardest to keep drawing and to keep streaming and to do the things that I love, because I have hope that things will get better, and it's all thanks to you all that I have that hope. And I just wanted to thank you all. Take a little bit of time to say that. So I really appreciate everything y'all have done for me and the patience y'all have given me. And we're just gonna do a little bit of doodling on this drawing here for however long we get to, whether it's an hour or 2 hours. I do not believe I will go longer than 2.5 hours or 3 hours, the absolute maximum, depending on how far we get, if I run out of steam, etc., etc. Because I do have work in the morning, and, normally at this time I'd be doing DoorDash runs just to, have gas in the tank in my car just to make it to work and back. But I did that a little bit early today just so I could do this. And Just know that I'm really trying my best, okay? Alright. Enough depressing thoughts. Let's listen to some error occurred. The song was already over. Why did it give me an error message? What the? That's weird. Anyway, let's... Hopefully that's not going to be an issue. God, of all the times, imagine if YouTube starts giving me scuff on top of everything else. Oh, Shadow? Oh my gosh, is that my wife? Shadow, how are you doing, hun? Error. Yeah. Hi, Fuzzy. Hi, everybody. No matter what, we believe in you and are so proud you're crushing it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Give Shadow a little shout out. Oh. Also the exclamation point and the dash. Let's see. Shout out. Shadow Prince. Still working on season 3? Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those who don't know, Shadow is also a GM of one of my characters, Pathfinder character. Their name is Luna Esperanza, and they are... Hope everything went well, Luna. Yeah, I did. It had to make sure, had to double check that I did have them brought up to a speed, or to the level. Again, I thought I had leveled her up, or you know what I think would happen, because I remember looking up the exact same what do you call it, feat. So I think I looked up the feat and I picked it. I was like, okay, that's the one I'm gonna pick, and then I just forgot to do it, like actually write it down, and then I closed the tab and I forgot. I literally think that's what happened, and I'm sorry, and hope you can forgive me for being a little scatterbrained. Alright, so hopefully we can get the music fixed. Let's see. Probably just like, if I click on the next one, it will play. Maybe? Oh, there's an ad. Well, at least the ad works. There we go. For gore to apply to the feet. Yep. So yeah, let's see. Trying to remember where I was that... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so I just did... Slap this on here. Did a little rough draft. A little background, and then I literally just did... Alright. I'm trying to remember where I left off on this. I see. Okay, good. The stylus is still working. It's not doing that awful thing where it just goes like that if you lightly tap it. Wow, that's really not terrible looking. Let's see. Let me ping Danger real quick. The references they got. Do you have refs of... I'll take a little take a little quick sip of water. Alright, and let's see if I can just hammer out a little bit better shapes here. In fact, I think I'm gonna delete this. Not that it was bad, just I want to give it like a fresh coat of paint, or like a fresh start. So we have that, and we have let's see if that works. Hmm. Shadow. They pinged. There's a server I'm in. I posted the stream link and they pinged the server. Did you ask permission from Roxas to do that? I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? I appreciate it though, hun. Alright, let's see. So we have... I kind of like this a little bit better. We have the little... let's say like the basic shape. In fact... Considering Roxas your girlfriend too, Thank you, hun. Just want to be sure. Like I said, don't want you to get in trouble. Just getting those really blocky shapes out. And... let's see, can I do like the... do they have like the mimics? Yeah, here we go. There we go. Also, there are times I've also at their streams. Yep, yep. Oop. And looks like we got... there we go. Let me go ahead and open this up real quick and... copy that. Or... why don't I just save it? Actually, that way I can... let's see. Just save it to the desktop. And then what I can do is go to here. Oh, Starson. Starson jump scare. Let me give them a shout out. Shout out GM Starson. Yeah, that's the cute, lovable tentacle monster over here, or a frenticle monster. Let's see, and now let's go ahead and open this. Hope no one can see all my stuff on my desktop. I just have really funny memes. And here we go. There we go, and now we have a little Tim. So that gives me a little bit better idea of their body shape. Because Tim is our party's gunslinger automaton. And they are gonna, well, they, like their backstory stuff, that's gonna be coming up in the next session. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Because we're basically gonna confront the the reference material, yeah. The reference material. It's the reference folder, guys. Also, how's the music? Is it too loud? Do you want me to turn it down? It sounds good? Okay. Just double checking. And we have a good playlist going, so I don't need to babysit that for a while. If I'm not feeling a jam, I'll just skip it. But yeah, okay. I were about that way, so the knee would come about right here. Alright. I'm really just eyeballing a lot of stuff. It's, art is more art than science. 12 gigabytes of homework in that folder. uh, oh no, Fuzzy, you've seen it? I don't know. Uh, let's see if I can... Yeah, let me just go ahead and grab this. Let's see, get the little lasso tool. And let me just... Or maybe can I, like, turn it a little bit this way? There we go, that looks a lot better. I'm also not really sure how I feel about, like, this whole setup right here. Like... I guess I'll feel it out. See, if it needs to be changed, I'll adjust it. Right now, this is just still the sketch phase. Like, the really early sketch phase. So, get the face kind of sculpted out. It'd be like... something like that. And I can, like, adjust and move things around as I go about this. Let's see. The head definitely feels a smidge too small. Let me see if I can just change the size a little bit. Let's see, if I were to just rough estimate, the legs would come down about right here. Just so I have, like, the shapes. You know, obviously it's gonna get cut off a lot sooner than that. But, you know, it'd be really weird if I had, like, the leg, you know, like that. Or if it looked really off like this, you know, you'd be able to tell even subtly. So just want to keep that consistent a bit. And if I move it around, you know, like say I want to move it here or shrink it down, you know, like then that's there already. And I already think I know how I want to do Danger's pose. In fact, I kind of want to make him a little bit bigger. So bury me in pleasure, rest in peace, we fall together. Sorry. Just such a good song, honestly. I really hope Chainsaw Man, the music is bumping. Yeah, it's a English cover of Kickback, the opening of Chainsaw Man. Here, I'll post it in the server. Let me change real quick. Copy. Go to the server, scroll all the way down. And let's see. Here we go, music vibes. Boop. There you go, Danger. I'm dreaming of a larger life, and for let me rest my eyes falls. Sorry, I'm butchering the song. Sorry, I'm like splitting my mind in different spots. Okay, so okay, made Tim a little bit bigger, so let's go ahead and hell yeah, I gotta finish Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I only caught up to the manga. I know a couple beats. I'm kind of spoiled on a really big thing. But, let's see. Oh, I'm still in the vector thing. There we go. We have... You're beginning second monitor? No problem. Wait, like plugging it in? Or... Let's see. So we have... that. There we go. Then like a little circle to... Or is it a box or circle? I don't know. Some people do it differently. I've seen a lot of different ways to do torsos, and I still kind of struggle with them. I've seen like ones where they literally do it like a box like this, then another box for the waist, and then literally like another little box right here, and that technically works. I've seen some where they'd have like, you know, the more oval shape, and then the box, and then they just kind of connect it, and I try to do that, but it's not really it doesn't really vibe me because like the waistline that kind of gets a little fudged up because I sometimes I draw it like this and then like the waist and then like there's just like that noticeable gap and it doesn't look right. And the way I tried and kind of vibe a little bit better with is like you have the circle, and then you have the like triangle or the box trapezoid thing, but you have them like basically like almost overlapping, and then you add like a little circle depending on like the position of the torso, and that kind of leads where the waistline would be, and that kind of helps me a bit better. Of course, with Tim over here, he's obviously got a bit more of a spindly body. Uh, huh? What's wrong, Shadow? Is everything okay, hon? Is everything okay, hon? I hope nothing's wrong. That was a huh. I've never thought of that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, like I've even seen one like where they literally have how do I describe it? Like the box way, like they'll have the box and then this box and then like I guess they have like the line or whatever the thing, and then they'll literally just like draw like abs worth of ab or an abs worth of boxes, and then that they connect it with. I guess I don't know. That just seems really overcomplicated for me. I mean, I guess if you're like working with like really muscular characters, it could work, but me, I don't really delve too much into that amount of detail. Okay, so let's see. Hey, Danger, if you're still here, I just want to ask your input on something. So you have like this stance that Tim is in, and would you say that like the way I have him over here is a good like kind of like ready stance, or is it should I spread the legs a little bit more out so that way they're kind of like I don't know like this maybe I don't know. That looks a little weird. I don't know, just asserting dominance. uh God, this is why I love art. It's just like you can do whatever you want. You can make it silly. You can make it serious. It doesn't matter. Uh, doing the fucking JoJo gangster dance. uh, If he stands with his pistol as perfect, his dominant enough like that, yeah, no problem. So let's see. I think what I wanted to do. Ah, want to break from the ads? That was an automatic one too. So annoying. I need to figure out how to get an ad blocker. It's just gotten so rampant. Oh gosh, have you guys seen the AI robot dog quote unquote toy commercials? Let me take a sip of water real quick and I'll explain. Uh, it's this really obnoxious ad that is, for whatever reason, playing Christmas music. And it's AI videos of like dogs like playing and stuff like that. And it's like supposed to be a dog toy. And it's like, oh, this is the new dog toy. It's Bluetooth powered. And you blocked that because it kept playing the Christmas music. Yeah, it's like, it's freaking like May. Why are you playing Christmas music in your ads? And it is just really obvious it's AI, but of course, like, the sheeple, I guess you could say, they don't care. They just eat that slop up. Don't mean to get heated, but let's see. So Tim's legs are gonna be a bit more spindly. If anything, you're being too nice. Yeah, I have that problem. I'm way too, like, nice and uh, naively trusting. I just... I don't know. If that was an AI slop, it's obviously over-promising there's no way it could deliver. Yeah, even if it was just, like, the exact same way, even if it was, like, just, like, clips of real dogs playing, and it was just false advertising, it's still just, like, more of the same things we've been seeing, just running rampant. It's really sad. There's, like, hardly any, I don't know, regulation on this stuff. Gonna trim this down a little bit. I love Tim Snatch Waist. Yeah. Well, I mean, they do got that hourglass figure. Give him like a little bit of a. Let's see. That's a corset, obviously. Let's see. Give him like a little bit of a thing. Yeah. And of course, they'll have like the baggy pants and stuff like that, so it'll be like kind of something like that. But this is just like the basic blocky shapes, and then I'm gonna go over it with like a little bit more detail in a second. But I really like this pose right here. Let's see. And then, let's see, give him... Looking fantastic, thank you. That really means a lot, Danger. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to... there is no excuse. There honestly is no excuse. There is no excuse for the fact that it's taken this long. Even if I... Very grapple. Fuzzy, what the heck? Very throw-over-roofable. Oh, that was such a funny scene. Like, my character, like, running out of the shack, being like, guys, Tim's in danger, and then Danger comes sailing over the roof, lands in like a pile like right next to us, and just being like, you just can't script that stuff. It's RPG's just like, You just never know what to expect sometimes. That's why I love it. It's just cooperative storytelling. And the dice just adds that little extra spice. No apologies needed. I appreciate whenever I get it. And yeah, the this bit empty. Yeet. Let me fix this. Hold on. Or skip the ad. There we go. So you got really blocky hands. Wonder if... I probably should have looked up some gunslinger pictures. My favorite part is when Luna gave up her vengeance at the same time across town that Vanessa was trying to have the NPCs cut it. Yeah, you see, that's just how that's how karma works out. Happy ending for all of us. Yeah, so for Luna's kind of current arc, I guess you could say, is that she really wanted revenge on a group of mercenaries that killed one of our party members. And oh my, when I tell you, like, she wanted revenge, she was either going to eat the soul, like literally, not figure of speech. She was literally going to eat the soul of them, or Luna was going to literally mind wipe them, turn them into basically animals, and keep them as pack mules, as slaves. She was, yeah, she does not fuck around. But Shadow, the GM, they had basically their patron offer them a boon in exchange for giving up on that path of vengeance. I love how we're talking about this with the really happy Owl City music in the background. An afternoon, a cold, hot air balloon. Leave your jacket behind. Reach out and touch the treetops over town. I can't wait to kiss the ground whenever we touch back down. Yeah. TTRPG for you, yeah. And this is like me even like also to like, I don't know, it's not like super like a huge thing. Like, I'm kind of drumming it up for the, for the bit, but yeah, it was a very upsetting thing when our player, like, their character died. Of course, the character was, I mean, the player was okay with it. Just, that's how the game works, Our PCs aren't invincible. As much as we like to believe they are. And the same thing I've told Fuzzy too. As deeply invested in the story and, like, interwoven June is, I just told him straight up, like, if it comes up and, like, June is, like, on the chopping block, or the time y'all talked about Sinton not fighting you and helping you take out the rival, yeah. But yeah, like, I've even told Fuzzy, like, like, do not be afraid to kill my character. And to be fair, I almost did. I almost did die, or would have essentially been dead unless the party rescued me. Do not hesitate to turn Tim into scrap metal. Well, don't tell me, tell Fuzzy. And to be fair, Danger, I think it won't be scrap metal, it'll be rust. if that rust hag has anything to say about it. Let's see, so okay, we got that. I technically don't need to do it for this yet, but I kind of want to Let's see how I want to do the jacket. Do it on another layer, why not? They tried, and yeah, pile of dust being sadly pawed by brick. Aw, that's a really sad image. Well, wait, no. No, remember danger? What happens to you happens to brick. You're familiar. So brick would rust away too. Well, can rock rust away? I could probably tarnish, maybe crumble. Who knows? I'm sure Fuzzy will twist that knife. Fuzzy, if you kill Brick, I will come for you. The John Wick school of revenge. It's honestly a really good pose. I like this. I like the way it came out. So next up, let's see. I think I'll do Tim up next. Let's see, how many fingers does he have? He has a full set of 5. Okay. I really want to... Old Yellers and TM. Let's see. Yeah, their chin is kind of pointy. So I don't need to worry too much about... Let's see. Hope you don't mind if I use you as background noise while I finally get some work done. It's soothing to hear your voice and music. Well, that is totally fine for me, hun. It is more than fine for you to lurk and just listen to me in the background. And if you ever want to hear my voice, you just need to ask. Sorry, that's the closest I will do to ASMR, guys. I will, like... Don't expect that often. Maybe I'll make that a redeem. I don't know. If you pay me. Let's see. Let's see, I kind of want to... I think that looks good. Okay. Yeah, just really to... Let's see, give those little crosses for the face. There we go. Kind of want to give it like... No, actually, yeah, let me kind of keep that rough spot. Oh, wrong one. Get the intensity. There we go. Just give it a little bit more angle. Yeah, that works, kinda, me. There we go. Let me erase that little inner bit there, just so it's not confusing. I remember the song. That is a commercial. Let's see. Okay. This one I gotta be a bit more precise with the angles, or like the shapes, but let's see. Beep, beep, be far away. Let's see, it's just roughly about 2, 3.5. Yes, that would be. This would be like the waistline right here. All right. Let's see, probably like. Then, of course, we have the shoulder. Try and get that perspective just right. There we go. That looks decent enough. And I guess the... Let's see, how does their hand look? Let's see, can I flip this? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That is really perfect. Okay. So, yeah, it literally has like that little hinge. And then it's... Let's see, I can put it like that. Then we'll just have like the... Just put a little placeholder, little thing. Tim whips out a lightsaber. No. Let's see. Actually, I'm pretty sure they have lightsabers, don't they? In Pathfinder? Or, I mean, the energy sabers. I don't know. Probably in Starfinder. Because I know Pathfinder and Starfinder are cross-compatible, right? I mean, just by the benefit of them basically running the same, like, system at the core, you know. They definitely have laser swords in Starfinder. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if I can put... There's some shaky business when it comes to spells. Yeah, I imagine. Like, it's not, like, perfect, but I know you can definitely, like, do some stuff with that. Okay, so if I want it to be, like, really head-on... Old school spells don't account for EAC and KAC? Oh, yeah. I guess you could kind of, like, hand-wave it up to some converting for you fucks. Alright, so, yeah, that works. There we go. Maybe I should have done this in different colors. Oh well. Can still kinda... Let's see, and then we can just split it down the middle. This probably isn't really how hands work, but I'm doing it my way. And what we can do is have the hand there we go, that's already looking kind of gun-shaped. How robot hands work. Yep, yep. Then just have like the thumb probably over here. And then the gun barrel something, we'll work that out. The point is we got the perspective, and that honestly does look pretty decent for perspective, you know, especially for like more guesswork than anything. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So we have like the wide shot. We have Tim, you know, like drawing their pistol. And then I'm trying to think like something equally as dynamic for June. If anybody has any suggestions, the second panel looks like a JoJo pose. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Alright, but as far as June, I don't know, like the original thought I had was like her deflecting the shot, but I don't know if it's just like the pose I have, but it just really doesn't, it really doesn't seem like too dynamic. It's really flat. Maybe if I put like 3/4, but that's like, that really complicates the pose. Maybe I could have her like dodging Matrix style? How about raise the strike? Like they're about to swing? Oh, like a fencer pose? Okay, yeah, that could probably do something. I have been thinking like what exactly kind of pose June, like, or stances June takes, and let's see, I think something like probably Weiss Schnee from Ruby might work, or maybe even her sister. Check DM? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's neat. What program is that? Is that like a 3D? Oh no, that's like a YouTube video, I think. That's really cool. It's more like a sword thing. June uses a rapier though, so probably like a fencer pose would probably be better, like Danger said. Oh, oh, thumbnail. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's like a really. I appreciate the reference, Shadow, but that's more like a big heavy sword. June uses really light rapiers. Two of them actually. She did technically get a sword, like an actual sword, but that is much later in the campaign than this picture is set. Piercer style, lancing, point, axe, slicing. Yeah, exactly. Shadow. I mean, not Shadow. Danger. They more are very precise and like not really like swinging wildly. Uh, like just like those hitting the weak points. But I still appreciate the reference, Shadow. I appreciate you trying to help. So let's see. I was thinking more like of. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Fencer poses. Hmm. How to dodge a rapier attack. Hmm. Mm. This is really interesting. I've never actually seen like a rapier style. Hmm. Tim does throws high with bullets. Ooh, that's interesting. Hmm. Oof. That's really interesting. Like it's very technical. I know rapiers are. I don't know how. Like I've never seen like actual like rapier combat, in uh like movies or shows, but it's a it's actually a really technical weapon. Looks from the looks of it. Hmm. Oh, check DM. Oh, I am. Wait, why'd you pin that? Oh, oh, Fuzzy pinned it. Already, that's what I was looking at right now, Fuzzy. Oh wait, this is it's really the exact same video. What am I doing? I got distracted because I'm. Sorry about that. Rapiers are awesome in combat. The potential for destruction is small, but its sex will devastate. Yeah, exactly. They may not have like that same kind of like wow factor or the oomph of like a big hunk of metal sword, but it really does. I think they really do kind of fit June, like personality wise, just really. Check DM if you already have it from me. Oh, thought I did. Oh yes, that one. That sorry, I got distracted by the video. That one looked like really cool. The only thing is like, because that's more like a sword versus sword thing. Like I'm trying to think of more like a bullet dodge kind of thing, or like deflecting. Have you seen Two-Eyed Samurai? Not Two-Eyed, Two-Eyed Samurai. Wow, Blue-Eyed Samurai, where they basically try to do like that cool anime like sword blocking thing, and they hit the bullet. Um, it breaks the sword, and they get like shot in the gut. Spoilers, but yeah, it's like I'm just trying to think like what is like a dynamic pose I could do. Maybe the one where they lean down under the thrust and come up inside the guard. Yeah, like hmm. Maybe I could do something like instead of this, maybe I could. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna erase the this thing right here. Just like start from scratch, kind of like what I did with Tim's pose in the top left. And let's see, maybe if I, like, of course the problem is, the gun for swords more like dodging bullets and reflecting. Yeah, it literally is just dodging bullets. Let's see, we have about a minute left on the ads. Let me change the music. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, here we go. Man, I've seen this Civilization ad so many times. It's kind of getting annoying. Maybe I should block it. Which version? Just don't get shot. Forehead. Yeah, well, like, for June, it's more like just uh, quick reflexes and not more like she can literally, like, move out of the way of a bullet being fired directly at her. And more like she just, like, sees the gun come up, reflectively ducks out of the way, and, like, it throws off the person's aim, Like, I really do. Like, June is, maybe a fantasy, like, superhuman for our standards, but she is just a baseline human. She's not a half elf. She's not, doesn't have, like, a, what's called, like, dragon prince or, like, the dragon blood. Like, she's just your bog standard human. Sorry. Getting distracted by the music. Okay. So if I were to... The usual super martial arts thing, I can see where they intend to fire based on their muscle tensing. Maybe not quite like that much. More like they like, yeah, like they see the arm like kind of tense up and like get ready to like whip out the gun or like something like that, but not like full on like calculate the trajectory of the bullet in their mind. Let's see. Let's see. I I looked up like manga bullet dodge, and the second thing I see is that like parody image of Baki, where Yujiro Hanma gets like shot in the face and like he like whips his head like to the point where his brain like squishes against the other side of his skull and dodges the bullet that way. That's like uh okay. Okay, hold on. There's like a little silhouette thing maybe. Hmm. Could also do like the Dragon Ball thing. Uh let's see, can I copy this image and just like paste it? Like hopefully not cover the whole thing. Yeah. So kind of something like that, like where they duck out the way and like just have like that like kind of motion line where it's like another, quote unquote like figure. Okay, I'm sorry. I see Taskmaster. Sorry, tongue tied. Let me drink some water. I see Taskmaster, and the first thing I can think of is that parody video where, the one that does like the dubs over of like the Super Friends cartoon, and the one where they have Taskmaster, he like breaks his own arm and like starts swinging around like nunchucks. It's like so goofy, and this like Superman and everybody's not even like they're more just like freaked out because the guy just like broke his own arm and is like flinging around like nunchucks. That's like a horrifying visual. Or Snowflame, the old Snowflame where Snowflame does his powder that gives him superpowers, and in his mind he sees himself like beating up Superman and Batman, and then it cuts to like the reality and just like him twitching on the floor while Batman and Superman are just like what the hell happened here, like uh sorry, I'm getting off topic. Let me save before I forget to. Can I unpin this too? Let me, yeah. Unpin message. There we go. Let's see. I kind of like... Actually, I kind of like this. I don't know what this manga is from, but let's see. There we go. Kind of something like this. That kind of like sells the, like you see like the speed, like the speed line of the bullet, and like, it gives you that like impression that like they're dodging. Live and learn. Yeah, this is a mashup of let's see. It's mashup of what's the song name from Kill la Kill? It's a mashup of that uh and Live and Learn. Yeah, Speedline would be amazing. Yeah. Actually, didn't I don't know, Danger or Fuzzy could tell me. Didn't Syrup also do something similar? Now I think about it, like they were doing their comic, and they were asking like about like kind of something similar, like where the character was yelling. Blumenkrantz? No, Blumenkrantz is Rakio's theme. That is the more kind of like Dami Mommy song. This is. God, what's the name of the song? Hold on. It's. Let me just Google it. Kill la Kill opening 2. Kill la Kill opening 2. Ambiguous. Yeah, it's a max up. It's a mix up of what the? Is it doing that thing? Um did it freeze again? I think it did freeze again. Shoot. Let me refresh the page. Gosh, is my computer really starting to get this bad where even YouTube won't work? Do I really need to get some upgrades? The triple Q mashup? Yes, triple Q mashup. I think it was here? Oh god. Oh no. Yeah. I do not think YouTube is supposed to be running this slow. I think I might need to do a fundraiser for a new computer or some upgrades parts. I don't know. It's actually getting kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try to figure out a... maybe something like this. Yeah. Okay, I think I finally... If you aren't using Chrome as your browser or using the YouTube app, it throttles and hangs up by design. Oof. Yeah, no, I'm using Firefox. And it has to be the triple key mashup. I said it was. Shadow. Um, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think... something like this. The... let's ignore that for now. Just do the... let's see, how would I do... God, it's such a good song. I'm really happy that what's the name of the animator that was doing a little dance loop to this song? I'm really glad I saw that because this song is just such a bop. The music is bumping. Your music taste is phenomenal. Aw. This is the, let's see. I posted in Discord, like, right above the Chainsaw Man. Let's see. Yeah. It's Money on the Dash, by Ellie Do, or Mr. Music. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Mr. then MOM Music. Yeah, it's the one right above the kickback cover I posted in the Discord. Oh, don't want to play that on Twitch just in case it was something else that was in the Discord, but let me repost it or restart it again just because it's such a good song. I feel bad for people watching the VOD. They won't be able to hear it because, you know, I had to disconnect it, the audio track, for copyright stuff. Let's see. Let's see. This going in the playlist for weightlifting. Oh yeah, it's definitely a weightlifting song. I have to admit that. Yeah, it's just such a really good bop. Okay, I'm just trying to think. How would I? Just trying to think. How would I want to pose the body? Okay, I think if I just grab this. Oh. I knew it. You know, I'm honestly kind of not too... I don't even know why I sketched that border. Not too happy with it now, so just erase that. Opened my eyes last night and saw you in the low light, walking down by the bay on the shore, staring up at the planes that aren't there anymore. There's two different versions. This night grow old, and you were looking so cold, so like an introvert. I threw my overshirt around my arms and began to shiver violently before you happened to look and see the colors all around me, running into the dark underground. All the subways around create a great sound to my motion fatigue. Farewell. With your ear to a seashell, you can hear the waves in underwater caves, as if you actually were inside the saltwater room. Ah, dang it. Almost as the other version. Time together isn't ever quite enough. You and I are alone. I never felt so at home. Will it take to make or break these hands of love? Only time. We are apart, whatever are you thinking of? If this is what I call home, why does it feel so alone? Fall in love all the time, all the time. Believe that the crew has gone and wouldn't let me sign on. All my islands have sunk in the deep, and I can hardly relax or even oversleep. I feel as if I go home sometimes. If you would call the ship lights, I guess we'll never know why sparrows love the snow. We'll turn off all of the lights and set this ballroom aglow. Tell me, darling, do you wish we fall in love all the time? And together isn't ever quite enough. When you and I are alone, why does it feel so at home? Will it take to make or break these hands of love? Need time, only time. We're apart, whatever are you thinking of? If this is what I call home, why does it feel so? Darling, do you wish we fall in love? Time, all the time. Don't quite have the lung capacity for that. Time together isn't ever quite enough. When we're apart, whatever are you thinking of? What will it take to make or break these hands of love? Tell me, darling, what you wish you'd fall in love all the time. Oh, all the time. Different version again. Sorry for the impromptu thing. I know it's probably going to sound awful in the VOD without the music in the background to, kind of mask how bad I am. Should join us for karaoke night tomorrow? I would. I probably can. I only work from 10 to 1. If I maybe do DoorDash early again, I probably would be able to. It just depends. Oh shoot, there's like a whole minute left of just dead noise. And a scam ad. Alright. Money on my motherfucking mind. Total tonal shift. Going from me singing like this really slow love song to just money on my motherfucking jar. Okay. I'm gonna get distracted and let's get back to the drawing. Gangster Rabbit's perfect for Gunslinger Tim. Oh yeah. Let's see. trying to think how I want to... Oh. Hello, hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hi, Vault Hunter. Hope you're having a lovely night too. Good. You just missed me singing like like someone was strangling a squirrel. And I am Sir Han rolling up, bumping this thing from his lifted wagon. Yeah, I can totally imagine Sir Han and Tim singing the song. I'm just trying to think. Okay, let me look back at like the reference pics again. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's like a comic got kill. Hey, you heard talking shit about my wife's singing voice. Trust no one, not even yourself. God, I wish I had hand tracking so I could just do the caramel dancing thing. I bet people watching the VOD would be like, what the heck are they talking about? Let's see. Yeah, no, it probably would be like pretty close to the body too. I think that's what's bugging me. So, yeah, back down here. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit more natural, I guess. And let me just go back to this thing over here. Honestly, with you, hand tracking would be fun. Yeah. Well, I forget. Does I really don't know how the hand tracking and stuff with models work. Is that like a separate program you have to download, or like does VR like trackers work like with Vroid and stuff, like the one I use, or VC Face? It's probably something I should probably look up. Alright, so we have this. Boer pulling up on a flying food strike, bumping this at a couple 100 feet in the sky. Oh yeah, that's definitely their song. Alright, let's see. This is the right play, right? Okay, yeah, so I decided I'm just gonna wait until I have mocap gloves. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Isn't do the VR trackers count as mocap gloves, or is that like something else? Like, I mean, I could maybe ask Lori, but that's like, might as well try winning the lottery. Let's see. I think this is a good spot, or better pose. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's the background. Boer Def would be one of those people still caramel dancing in their 30s. You could probably do the model's hands and general moves. Yeah, probably. Like, I really don't need like super like each individual finger detailed, but or like tracked, but something like that maybe. I don't know. If you want fingies, you need fingy tracking. And getting data out of obtuse formatting of the bone from the motion is insane. Oof. actual insanity trying to do that. Oof. Well, I give up after 2 months. Well, I guess we'll just leave those for the VR streams then. Okay. Okay, we have the... just the rough shapes, really. Uh, Leap Motion and Unreal don't even have the same X, Y, and Z axis. Oof. Oh man, that is... So would you basically have to like convert it or translate it? Gosh, that does not sound... even for my very beginner surface level... let's see. Scrolling down, change the song. Ba ba ba. Yeah, here we go. That's just like sounds rough from a like I don't know how you would even... yeah, if you have to translate Y axis one of the others, the X, oof. Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the butt and like just not worth it to do. Like at that point you might as well just like get something that works. And yes, I'm playing the Critical Role song. Sue me. Not really, because I don't have any money. Critical Role, this song is so much... yeah, it really is like a really good song. It's just such a good song. Like, if I ever get to meet like Matt Mercer or any of the other cast from Critical Role, I just want to ask him like, hey, how does it feel like something that was basically just like a whim, like them just playing D&D for one of their friends' birthday, basically turned into this like multimedia juggernaut. Like I imagine it's probably a bit... I mean, just seeing their reactions from the Kickstarter, um, like, so like they asked like for like what was it, like 500,000 or like 7,500 thousand for the Kickstarter just to do like one animated short, or not short, OVA, is that what they call it? Yeah, like basically a single like standalone episode. And within the first hour they had 1 million, like double the amount, and it was still going. And like all the reactions were them freaking out. Like, I imagine it's gonna be a little scary, you know, the pressure and all that. But yeah, they want to do a one short episode. Now it's getting a second season picked up by another major tribute, and also don't forget the Mighty Nine, too. Yeah, they got the Vox Machina, then the Mighty Nine. Like, it's... I'm not like a huge what do you call it, critter. That's like they call like their big fans, you know. But I'm like, I'm a basic bitch, I guess you could say. Like I just watched the show and I think I've watched one or two of CR2 season 2, the VODs, which is really fun. Like they all honestly have like just a lot of good energy, which I mean they probably comes with the, you know, whole acting careers and stuff. Let's see, can I just erase this? Yeah, that works. Imagine if freaking Path Half episode 72 someone got 60,000 views and all of a sudden I die. Yeah, and I mean, I don't record the VODs for that, like, oh, I hope we get picked up by Amazon or something like that. Like, I just do it so that way we can all look back and, like, watch the, how far our characters have come. Because we started at, like, level 1, and now our characters are level 9. And who knows, after we defeat the Hag Coven, we might be level 10. That's the that's the furthest I've ever had a character go from level 1. I've had a character start at, like, a higher level and, like, go further than that. I think Luna is level 18. Critical is also comprised of voice acting all stars. Yeah, that's what I meant. When, like, they, like, acting careers and stuff like that. And of course, everybody wants to be the next Vox Machina. I'm just happy to get to play with some really awesome people. And having that, like, immortalized, and you can, like, go back and rewatch things. I have rewatched my own VODs of the game just to rewatch certain, like, parts and just kind of relive that moment, It's just so happy for me to be able to I don't know how to say this, like, I don't live through my character, my D&D character, but I've kind of really like discovered myself. Just this is kind of hard to put into words, but, like, God, I need the VODs for backup notes. I ad-lib so much during session these days, I can't recall every offhand comment I make. I mean, that too, it also helps you too, Fuzzy, as the GM. I know that's kind of come in clutch sometimes. I mean, that's kind of my same problem too. I really am bad at taking notes. I, like, skill issue. I mean, I just really have just, like, a goldfish memory sometimes. Except for the things that, like, imagine not being able to keep track of 6 characters. Alright, let me get the head. I think that's what's throwing me off. So let me get the head. Age and poor health make that a heck of a handicap. Yeah. Oh, still in the eraser. My bad. And reputations in the country and underworld organizations. Yeah, we basically killed, like, a bishop or, like, a pope and, like, blew up the temple. Well, technically the volcano blew up the temple. We just activated the volcano when we stole the gemstone crystal thing that was kind of, like, in the center of it. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's the volcano's fault. Several megabytes of my computer just to campaign notes. Sounds like y'all's fault. Okay. To be fair, I do let them get away with a lot more than I might maybe oughta. Sounds like a skill issue. Oh, yeah, I'm still in the eraser. Skill issue. hands just do a vague shape. I don't know, this really doesn't seem too efficient, to be honest. Like... Like, basically, like... Let me just... Hold on. Like I have this, like, rough sketch, then I have the sketch, and then I'll do the lines on top, and then I'll do the ink. Like, when other people, they just, like, this is their first step, you know? And I guess, like, I should... This probably is, like, the better start, but I don't know. I just need that extra step to, like, really, like, flesh things out and, like, tweak things and move them around when, you know... I probably could do the same thing just with these kind of shapes, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not too confident in myself yet. Maybe I'm just too out of practice. I think I'll pick this Has Been Hotel song instead. Comparison is the devil. This is you. It's how you work best. So work it. I'm working it. I'm working it. And by it, I mean my stylus. I know comparison isn't really the only one you should compare yourself is the previous you. Are you better than you a year ago? Well, that kind of is the problem, Shadow, because I have been stagnant for a year. I haven't been able to draw for a year, and I'm sorry. Don't mean to. I should not let the brainworms win. Do not listen to the brainworms. Have you gotten worse? No. I guess not, technically. I can still draw, like, a half-decent pose over here. You can see. Then it's fine, Pinch. Stop judging yourself or I will come over there and cuddle you. Don't threaten me with a good time. I guess, like, the rapier would be... You know, I've never actually thought about June's rapier. Like, the shape of it. Is it just like the cone shape, or is it more like that kind of flourish look? I guess for my own sake, I'll just draw the little cone. I remember the you of a year struggling to draw a character token. Now you have drawing a full-on comic panel. I don't want to hear shit. I assume they're training items so they can be more basic. Yeah. Or as this is the healing bullets. they heal you. Okay. And the pecs, as he women still have, you know, the pectoral muscle. Come back, the bullets heal you for negative damage. Exactly. Let's see. I mean, June doesn't have, like, a huge... She's not, like, stacked, but she does have, like, a decent... I forget, what was it? gosh, like upper C, lower D, maybe like middle of the road D. I don't know. D cups. I think it was like. I think it was D cups. Bust. Yeah. Roxas, hi. It's my wife. How are you doing, hun? Let me give you a shout out. I beat you to the punch, Shadow. Great, because I get to watch you. Aww. So many wives today. Tell your wife amazing how she is our polyprivileged. Respect it. Julie is incredible at art. Aww. I have no idea what's going on in that clip, but it sounds funny. Oh, it did 2 clips. Oh no. Me and Shadow. Oh, what a clip for the second one. Thank you, Shadow, for getting this clip on. the massive Slim D's. June Cup Size and Torque over here calling them breakfast and second breakfast. The boobies clip, no. The boobies clip, yes. Let's see, hold on. Could do Aerobeat. Aerobeat? What's the thing? No, I think let's see. Here we go. Good kid. There we go. This is a good thing I can leave for a bit. This fucking sent me. Gotta clip that off the face of the earth. Wipe this meme from the face of the earth. Or what's the Metal Gear clip? That's a real line, by the way. That's not me like ad-libbing it. That's like a real line. The soldier tells the cyborg, "Wipe this meme from the face of the earth, Raiden." All right, let's see. There we go. Looks good. Jarvis depict her with big tits. Let's see. Now, just the one thing to see if it passes a sniff test. If you flip the canvas. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Like, even with the flip. Yeah, that tracks. Of course, we also have like that little bullet. Watching Julie draw while raging at Dark Souls 2 is the best way to spend Memorial Day. Saria's thing. God, I've honestly been considering getting a commission from Saria or something, or just doing a little fan art of them, working on Pathfinder stuff, as you do. Technically, I'm also working on Pathfinder stuff. I know that's, they did your model, right? Shadow? Oh, wait. Shadow. Do you know if Saria does PNG tuber commissions? Now draw her playing Transformers Devastation. Sorry to do my model, but do you know if they do PNGs or like Well, I guess technically you could do that if it was 3 mile or not. Um, Maybe they could do Danger's. Danger was looking for somebody to do like a model for PNG tuber thing for them. I don't know if now Jar tell me everything's gonna be okay. uh, Not sure. I guess no. However, I do know that 3 hours to do PNG. Oh, okay. Would you be able to let Danger know who those are? Maybe post them in the Discord, like their refs and like. I love unskippable ads. At least I was the only one. Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Uh, Danger was looking for some because they are considering testing the waters of streaming on Twitch. You're getting better all the time, and turning all against the one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting herd, and as you step back in the line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance. No one even knew it was really only you, and now you steal away. Take him out today. Nice work you did. You're gonna go far, kid. With 1,000 eyes and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right between the eyes. Sorry, I'm getting carried away again. I just like this song a lot. Okay, so let me lower the. You know what? Why don't instead I work on the this mode I started PNG2 with? Okay, I'm gonna Google what kind of clouds are near mountains. Stratus clouds, okay. Okay. So kind of like those wavy kind of ones. Alright. Let's see. So this is like, if I remember correctly, this is like basically the shore of the lake. Even though Wakfu, this song reminds me of that show. Oh yeah. Are you excited for the final season? I really like Wakfu. I actually, funnily enough, I got into Wakfu because that was one of my first commissions ever, was to draw a character from Wakfu. And I just I'm like, okay, who's this character from? And they're like, oh, it's from a show called Wakfu. They're like in like the second or third episode. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me check it out, just to like get a vibe of a feel of the character, you know. And I just ended up binging the whole show. That person also is another one I need to draw for. So yeah, let me see. This was like the lake. Should I just like do the ink pen? That might be the better option now that I think about it. Or do you want the PNG or stuff posted? I guess safe for work art? Oh, thank you for the hydrate vault. Oh. Thank you for the posture check too, Vault. I was shrimping a little bit. Alright, let me go ahead and give you some cards, Danger. Hopefully I still remember how to set it up right. Oh, of course I gotta log in. Why not? Make it complicated for me, why don't you? Streamloots. I'll just copy your username. Boop. Let's see. Give packs. Wait, no. Give packs to user Danger. There we go. Alright, did that work, Danger? Did you get the cards? Hopefully that worked. Apologies on anything off. I didn't know what I just wanted to do, so I want to test it. No problem. No problem. You do have a Streamlabs account, right? You didn't just poke it blind? Alright. Just wanted to make sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that actually looks really nice. I wonder how should I draw the, like, I don't know, what do you call it? The, forest area in the background? Okay. Okay, I think that's a good reference picture. I kind of really just like color / level blocking. What's that? Wait. Color, see file, edit animation layer, select. I don't see color. You know what I kind of want to do for the background. Oh. That, I get what you're saying. Let me squeeze this line a bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. If I turn off the grid, hold on. I think that's throwing me off. Why do I even have the grid on? Just realized that's been on this whole time. There we go. That fits a bit better. Do shapes, blobs, in color or different grays to imply depth? Yeah, I guess that could work. Yeah, I really don't need to do like actual like line art for that. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I can just leave that there like for like the water. You know, just like the base for the water. Oh, cheap viewer bot. Banish to the shadow realm we go. So I guess I can leave that. And then another layer for... no, what am I doing? I don't... I'm like already thinking of. I'm already jumping to lines. I haven't even drawn, the figures. I just had the skeleton. Sorry. I'm so scatterbrained. All right. So we have a little thing of danger right here. Let's see. Go to the sketch. Let me bump it down to 30, maybe. Have that. Lower the opacity just a little bit more. Let's see, I kind of have like a little bit of a collar neck thing over here. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway. No thanks. Yeah, I think that's space enough for the eyes. Oh, did I use the eraser again on accident? Yep. Starship Velociraptor, it's yours forever after. Faster than light at 1, 2, 3. That looks a decent amount like Tim. Maybe just get the head a bit higher. Up. There we go. Velociraptor, it's yours forever after. Faster than light at 1, 2, 3. Let's see, the core would probably be about right here. Starship Velociraptor. Okay, it's like the basic shapes down, I think. Oh! Why you bonk me? I didn't do nothing. Let's see. I guess I can also do his kind of... Just to break the silence. Sorry, I'm like focused. I'm locked in. Dirty as my car, I could be your ride tonight. Wish I'd be, oh yeah, worthy of your heart, but I'll make you feel alright. Lock the fuck in. God, I love Studio Killers. I've listened to their music for like a long time. Tim Toes. Don't get any weird ideas. Just trying to draw their robot bits. They do be killing it. Alright, and I think what I'll do is... Which bits? I mean, I think you know which bit's fuzzy. Also, how is this looking, Danger? I know this is your character. I want to get your input. Don't be afraid to say, hey, can you make this like a bit bulkier, a bit slimmer? You know, don't be afraid to speak up, hun. Let me go ahead and... You know, it's like blue. Maybe slightly broader in the shoulder area. Otherwise, good so far? Yeah, no problem. I can do that. I mean, the coat and stuff is probably gonna make it look a bit bulky already, but let me see if I can give that for you real quick. There we go. Now they got some meat on those pistons. Coda's gonna add the heft. I love unskippable ads. Alright, so switch over to this color. Maybe I should make it a bit darker. BRB? No problem, Danger. Because it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if it's just me, but I have a little hard time seeing. There we go. Do. Oh, it's always a good time. Let's see. Going around here. Like the flowiness? Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Can I, like, yeah, there we go. Just increase the size a little bit so I can get a better look at Tim over here. Oh, I know what's bothering me about Tim's face. I finally see it. Here we go. I have it, like, a little too much like a triangle like that when I should. There we go. Give him like a bit of a... There we go. That's looking out more. I see sound like the art flow through you. How are you doing, Indra? It's good to see you, hun. He to be box noggin. Just finished up stuff and going to watching an anime about Shadow Demon taking over a cured town. It's not that bad. Oh, that sounds neat. I hope you're having a good time, hun. Alright, how's that looking, Danger? You know, I think it does look pretty gosh darn dynamic. Looks fantastic. Thank you. Overall, I'm doing okay, and the anime is called Summertime Rendering? Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'll have to give it a look. You know, this does look good. This, I know it's just a sketch, but this does look good. What did I miss? You just missed me singing a couple songs. I redid, like, the layout of this sketch, and I lined one character. That's what I did in 2 hours. I know, I shouldn't compare myself to people, I know, but it's just like... It sucks when I see other artists and they would be, like, rendering stuff by now, and I just... Okay. None of that, none of that. But yeah, this looks good. This does look good. It's really good. You made Tim look cool and confident. Yeah. I that's what I was really trying to go for with the thing. And I did promise that... And shut up, brainworms. Yes, brainworms can suck it. And before I forget, I'm going to save. Because I did promise that 2.5 hours would be my cutoff point. Because it's already midnight and I do have work in the morning. And thank you all for being here. I did not expect such a turnout, but I'm very grateful for everybody being here. as we have Miku singing Boom Boom. Together, together in my room. Thank you all for being here. This was a really good stream. And I had a good time. I'm glad I did this stream. I'm glad that I made myself actually go through with it and not just let the brainworms win. So yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, who are we going to raid? This looks fantastic. I'm excited to see you continue this, especially with June. Thank you. Let's see, which Magnus is doing art too? Could also raid Hanetu. We're at Gabo. R2 Bio, Cute Hair Bunny, Comet Kick Roll, Big Agnes, Volshock, Ultra R2, Green Teas. Let's see, who should we raid? How about a D3? Let's see, I'll do 1 for Magus, 2 for Aunt Gabo, and 3 for Hanetu. Something like that. Unless somebody wants to use the redeem to pick who we raid. Just please don't do something like huge, because I always get nervous about raiding big streamers. But yeah. If no one wants to pick or use the redeem, I guess I can just have the dice decide. Roll a d3. 2? Okay, that's gonna be out in Cabo. They're doing some Kingdom Hearts. Looks like it. Let's see. Hopefully they're still streaming. Oh, nope. Looks like they're ending. Oh, yep, they just ended. Well, I guess that cuts off I guess that decides for us. We're gonna raid Hanetu. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm glad I double-checked before I raided, because that would have been awkward to raid to someone that just finished. But yeah, this was an amazing stream, and I feel better. I feel better about myself. I feel more confident about myself. You know, I should not listen to the brainworms that be like, oh, you did a sketch in 2 hours? Other person did a whole drawing lined and rendered in 1 hour. You know, like, that's not the right way to think. And I'm glad that I have you all to... oh, did the thing not work? Raid 2? Hello? Oh no, is the stream still working? Guys, can you hear me? Why isn't the raid message working? Uh-oh. Let's see. Sneak attack raid, and then the, emotes. Yeah, we hear you. I don't know why the stream elements has stopped working, but there's the raid message, guys. If you want to use your own emotes or just the words. I'm sorry, we're already raiding. I'm so sorry. I don't know why the Twitch scuffed at the last minute. Bye, everybody. Love you. Mwah.